I'm Coop772 and this is the Stryfly. Artistically edited style video up here if you'd like to go see that, and the slideshow in the beginning of this video should have shown how I built it pretty much, in some internal photos to really project the idea of what is going on here. So if you are unaware, this is actually a Stryfe with a Firefly on the back, a Retaliator barrel, and then a rough cut attached to the Retaliator barrel. I will go over the internal mods for everything, starting with the Stryfe, which is the only blaster that's actually firing in the whole back region. The Firefly stock is only the stock itself. For the Stryfe, I have taken out all of the electronic locks, all of the mechanical locks, and cleared out the resistors. I've also increased the voltage with the use of UltraFire batteries, so I'm running on approximately 16 volts. I've done all of these modifications to other Stryfes in the past. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It shoots very, very hard, and I'm very impressed with the Stryfe. I probably won't be modifying it any further. In the back here, I've attached a Firefly stock. Again, there's no parts from the actual Firefly functioning in the blaster. It doesn't shoot, it doesn't do anything, it's purely for the stock because it's incredibly comfortable. This was attached using a combination of hot glue, super glue, epoxy putty, liquid epoxy and JV weld. Also Bondo, which is a gap filler. I also use that to put from the grip up here all the way back and then in the back region a lot. That helps connect the two pieces, but it also helps kill off some of the vibration from the flywheels, making it feel much more solid and much more like one blaster. I'm very happy with how it turned out though. It's very smooth. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be like this if you're unaware of what the Stryfe or the Firefly actually looks like. And the most important thing is it's incredibly stable because of how clean the cuts are. I mean, the shells almost fit perfectly. Moving to the front here, this is actually a Retaliator barrel, as you can see here. I've only modified the faux barrel, which used to be very, very thin. This is actually 3/4 inch thin wall PVC. One of my comparison images in my little artistic video, it shows the comparison between those two barrels. The advantage of changing out this barrel is the fact that this barrel no longer negatively affects the dart's trajectory. If you put a normal barrel extension on, usually the dart will bounce around, transferring some of the energy into the walls of the barrel and decreasing accuracy and your actual range. So adding a 3/4 inch thin wall PVC barrel actually makes this not hinder the range of the Stryfe. The barrel extension is still removable, so if you just wanted to play with the smaller blaster you can, or if you need to take it off for weight or to maintenance or whatever. Also, that's just a 3/4 inch to 1 inch bushing, I think. I just thought that looked pretty cool. That was actually Zalal's idea. It looks sort of like a flash hider or a muzzle, something like that. It looks pretty cool, but it serves no function. And integrated is the rough cut. I did have to cut down the rough cut. As you can see in the back, the handle's gone, and the top portion you can actually see in there, and that's to make sure nothing is bumped when you attach it. The trigger is left intact. I was considering zip tying this trigger down, and if I did that I could have cut down much more of this rough cut. But I wanted to keep operation of the trigger, and if I wanted to just go slam fire only, I can still zip tie this back, so it would just be a pump gun. However, accuracy is absolutely terrible when you do that, so I didn't really want to. So we'll go over the LED work, which hopefully is apparent. I purchased these LEDs from superbrightleds.com. I'm not an affiliate or work for them or anything like that. I'm just telling you where I got them. I will put a link in the description box to their website and to the exact model number of what I purchased. These are pretty bright lights, much brighter than I've used in the past. Go over the location. I have 2 in the back here, sharing on both sides. I have 3 to light up the top bar here. I have 4 up here, which I'll go over in a second, and I have 8 in the Retaliator barrel. Both of these LED circuits are are running on 9-volt batteries with the resistor on the positive terminal right off the battery. The 9-volt is held right here in a 9-volt clamp for this circuit. There are actually 2 independent circuits, and the switch is located in the back. I tried to think of switch locations that were out of the way, yet still very easy to access. The 9-volt battery running this rear circuit is actually located in the Firefly stock, so you can actually access that without opening up the blaster, which is very cool. The switch for this circuit is located in the back right here. Very easy to access, but it doesn't bump into your hand at all. Now I will go over the paint job. As you can see, all of the internal parts are unpainted, and that includes everything that is internal and you still can't see, and that's to maintain perfect function of the blaster. Started with a black vinyl dye base coat. This can be purchased from most auto part shops. That is all of the black you see here. I picked vinyl dye because it's pretty much superior to any spray paint I've ever used. It's very smooth, very thin, and mostly just smooth and awesome. All of the pink you see, it is pink. I know my camera distorts color because of my light sources, but it is Hot Pink by Krylon Shortcuts. It is a brush paint and it's an enamel. The next blue detailing is Krylon Shortcuts Ocean Blue. And all of the silver you see is actually Krylon Shortcuts Chrome dry brushing. I didn't do any silver details, I just went with dry brushing because I tried to take all those detail spots up with blue. And I finished the paint job off with a Rustoleum matte clear coat. I'm very happy with the paint job. The photographs show the paint job a little bit better than my video will. So check those out if you'd like to see still shots. So now I will show you it firing. I have not had an opportunity to range test the blaster, but I'd say the rough cut is getting approximately 40 to 50 feet flat. And the Stryfe is probably getting about 60 to 70 feet flat. Again, the barrel extension does not hinder range, so there's really no reason not to use it unless you don't want the additional mass or size. And for a stock dart war, that's amazing. I actually used this when I went to Cincinnati for a game or two, and it did very, very well. A lot of people did not have high quality blasters down there, well, at least what I'm used to since I do this for my living, sort of. But when they were trying to shoot me with their big bad bows and stuff, I was actually outranging them with my Stryfe, which was funny since I could fire, quite a few rounds per minute. Because of the voltage upgrade, the trigger response time is incredibly fast, and you hardly have to wait between each shot to make sure your motors are at max RPM for maximum range, so you can pretty much fire semi-auto as fast as you can. So overall, I'm incredibly happy with how the Stryfly turned out. I don't often name blasters, but I think this one's pretty cool, and it is still the root of both of the primary blasters, the Stryfe and the Firefly, hence Stryfly. And I think it sounds pretty cool, and it looks cool with 2 Ys there. So overall, I'm incredibly happy with how the blaster turned out. It performs amazingly. I think it looks incredible. I absolutely love painting the Firefly shell. It just looks really awesome. I have a lot more progress photographs and stuff like that on my forum and on my website. Links will be in the description box below if you'd like to go discuss it with other people. Or, of course, just leave me a comment if you want to in the YouTube section. So that concludes this Stryfly video. Thanks for watching.